Hey, what is up, guys? John from Magic Tech Review, back at it again with another one of these podcasts with good old CV Tech here on my side. So go ahead and leave a like on the video if you enjoy the content. Subscribe, become part of the Magic Tech Review family, and comment down below what you think about this topic or any other topics you want us to handle. So today we're talking about this the Waze app and GPS and how it makes people turn into lakes, run into lakes. What's up, CV Tech?
Hey, what's going on, everyone? How's it going?
Oh my God, man. Can you just like imagine, we're just like driving, and it's like right turn into lake. Okay. Like, like I mean, what and these people want to like blame the Waze app? Like
I blame common sense, or no common sense, pretty much.
like it says on the Waze app, and it's sad that they even have to put that into the application itself, but it says that you should keep your eyes on the road and take environmental cues into to notice or whatever. So apparently these people were driving, and they say that it was very foggy and rainy and everything else like this. And, apparently they drove onto a lake. It was an icy lake, and they were about 100 feet onto the lake before they even realized they were on a lake.
Oh yeah, I use Waze all the time. That's my main source of GPS when I need a GPS is Waze. I like the app. I think the app is solid. Okay. Of course, there is times where like it will tell you at the very last second when to merge to a different like an exit or whatever. But other than that, it's a very I never had it say drive into a building or drive into a into a lake or whatever. Um, and honestly, I've even heard reports of other GPS where people says turn left here and they turn right then instead of waiting to the next road where it says drive 100 foot and turn left. It says turn left, and they drive right slap into a building. Or I'm like, seriously, if you don't have no more
No,
common sense than that, yeah, I'm
no.
like, if you ain't got no more common sense, it's this and that. Don't have a driver. You don't even need a driver's license, y'all. I mean, seriously, if you can't even see that if you turn left right now, you're going to run into a building. Really, you shouldn't have a driver's license. That's just my personal take on that.
Yeah, I mean, before you even get on the road, you should be familiar about where you're going. Obviously, sometimes you maybe you're not familiar with the area, but you should at least take time before you just hit the pedal to the metal and just go. They do have the option where you can actually like see, where you're supposed to turn, how, what's going to look like. They even have pictures. I know people don't like to read or anything like that, and people, with low intelligence, they need pictures. So they actually have pictures and everything of where or what your destination is supposed to look like, So
Exactly. And like I said, every time that I've used the Waze app or Google Maps, whatever, Apple Maps, whatever I am using at the time for GPS, it may indeed say turn right here, but if when you're driving and you see that, well, then it says next exit, but it says turn right here. That don't necessarily mean turn right where there's nothing at. I mean, it's just pretty much common sense to know. Well, on a highway, it says exit certain ramp. That's what I'm gonna be looking for. Is that ramp? So I mean, for people to dive off into a creek or dive off into a lake or drive off to the ocean or whatever it is they do, to me, I don't know. It's like they just kind of left their common sense at home that day, and they're not paying no attention. I mean, sounds bad, sounds kind of harsh, but that's really the true reality of it.
yeah, I mean, it's technology, man. Technology is always gonna, it's always hit or miss, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fail.
You can't 100% rely on technology. That's
Mm-mm.
why, like driverless cars. I know you feel very strongly about driverless cars or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna always
Yeah,
be. Let them know what you think about driverless
I
cars.
want to. I want to be in total control of my car. I want to be. I mean, I don't want to be sitting back, laid back, relaxed, and taking a nap in my car that's self driving, and something go haywire, and next thing I know, I'm up a tree somewhere. I'm sorry, but driverless cars has got to rely on some form of technology directing that, and one glitch, one screw up, and there it goes. I don't trust it.
Yeah, I don't even use cruise control, man. Whenever I used to drive, I never even use cruise control, man. I don't even like that.
Yeah,
You know?
I've had a few. I've had a few instances where cruise control stuck, but but I use cruise control all the time now, and I just figure I drive a straight gear. I got a manual drive, so I just throw it neutral, and it don't matter what it does now. But I like to be in control of my cars, so no driverless cars for RJ.
Wow. So what would you suggest to those people that drove? I mean, thankfully they all got out. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Yeah,
we're
that's
making light
good.
of the situation. Nobody died in the situation. Their truck did fall into the lake or whatever, and it was recovered 10 days ago. Obviously, if somebody had died using this incident or whatever, we wouldn't be really talking about it or making fun of it and whatnot. But so
Exactly,
thankfully about
exactly.
that. But I mean, what do you tell
So
these
anybody
people?
watching, don't think that we're some kind of mean beast or nothing like that, because like you say, everybody was safe and there was and all like that. So you don't go from here saying that we're being mean, because we're really not. It's just common sense. But um, go ahead. What was your question?
Oh, say what would you like to tell the people that drove their truck into a lake, man? And apparently,
I
apparently
don't
they only
know.
had one beer. Apparently, they only had one beer. That's what they say.
That's probably the whole problem right there. One beer usually means five or six. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So to
but
them to
hey,
even have
they got
said, "I only had one beer." Come on, man. Even one beer is too much if you're driving.
they got to blame somebody, and why not be the Waze app? I mean,
I
really, it's
don't
technology.
don't blame the
They can
beer,
blame Google.
don't blame the beer, right? Of course not. That's not
Yeah,
that's not it.
exactly. Don't blame the beer. Nobody ever blames their negligence. It's always something else that's negligent.
Hmm. So yeah, maybe
I
it's
mean,
just
if they're,
uh,
I mean, this here puts a different light on it. If they're drinking and driving, I mean, that's just you know,
yeah. Oh yeah, that's like way down in the article. Oh, and by the way, they only had one beer. They claim.
oh yeah, yeah.
So, of
One
course.
beer, five beers, six beers. It always leads up to more than one. They always say, "I just had the one beer." Yeah, okay.
All
You're gonna
right.
drive into a lake because the app tells you to. Okay, whatever you say. you know.
Right. They should have had a cup of coffee instead of that beer. Just saying. But
Yeah,
anyway.
man. Especially if you're gonna be out, especially if you're driving on ice or driving in foggy, wet weather, whatever. I mean, come on now. Seriously, man.
So where can they find you at,
Don't
man?
trust technology. So, last thing I want to say is just don't trust technology 100%. It ain't always going to work right like it's supposed to. But yeah, you can find me at CV_tech1 on Twitter, same on Instagram.
And obviously CV Tech on YouTube. You guys better be subscribed to CV Tech if you're watching this video.
Yeah,
And comment down below what you think about this whole topic and everything. And go ahead and put in a hashtag CV Tech fan if you reach the end of the video to let us know that you reached the end of the video. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you guys in another video.
have a good one, y'all.